My Castle in the Sky map is finally done! And today I'm telling you how you can promote your maps so that tons of people are gonna play it. Now this video is chock full of stuff, so I'm going to play through my map, but as I do it, I'm gonna be giving advice on how to get your map played by others. And then after that, I'm gonna show you how to make a trailer for your map, what programs to use, that kind of thing. I probably should have made 2 or 3 other videos just talking about this subject, and maybe I'll go into more detail about some of these subjects in the future. I'll buckle in, because today you're gonna learn a lot. Okay guys, let's just start by going through this a little bit, and then as I go, we're going to explain some of the tips that I'm talking about today. So first, I want to show that this is not updated yet. This picture is going to be updated by the time you guys are playing this. But you come in here, you talk to the professor, says, "Come in, I've been waiting for you. I have exciting news about Laputa. A pilot recently took this photo to the left. Laputa is real. You must go and find the legendary floating city and explore its mysteries. Brush up on your history by reading some of the books in my library. When you're ready, meet my pilot at the airport. He will take you there." Okay, so then from here, you can search around and find different books that kind of like tell the history of Laputa a little bit. There's one more over here. And then when you're ready, let's go. Now this is the like cinematic sequence I talked about before. There's a video all about this. You can go and watch that video. I'm not necessarily gonna read everything here. I'll let you guys read that. But when this all is done, there's gonna be a little prompt right here, and then you'll buckle in quick, and then it says sometime later with a mystic fog all around. Then you wake up in your plane here, your pilot and co-pilot are gone, and then you can come out here and look around and check out this awesome like cloud system here. I love that. Jump over here, and then your journey begins. Now I'm gonna show you this right over here. There is a book right here. You can interact with that, and it's going to give you some of the story and background of the island. Now there are, I think, 5 of those hidden around the island. I'm not gonna show you where all of those are. They're not really like crazy hidden, so it should be easy for you to find them. But all I'm gonna do here is just kind of show you how to get through it so that you guys don't get stuck anywhere. Okay, let's talk about tip number 1. The number 1 place you can get your maps really noticed is on sites like dropnight.com and Fortnite Creative HQ. These are sites where you can go and submit your maps, and they aggregate them all together. You can sort by map type and find the maps you want to play. A lot of people use these sites to go and find maps that they want to play, and map makers get a ton of people playing their maps through these sites. Most of these sites have ways to upload your own images and thumbnails, and the ones with the best images are going to get played way more than the ones with bad images. So my first tip is to go and post your maps to these sites, but not just to post your map, but to get really good images of your maps to post on those sites. If your images are better looking, you're going to get more plays. So along with that, I recommend when you're building your map to really build in awesome thumbnails into your maps. Build something unique that's just going to make an awesome image that matches the name of your map. And then take those images as well, and then go and post those on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Discord communities that make sense, and so on and so forth. Make sure you use hashtag Fortnite Creative if you're posting on those places. People really do look at those hashtags and try to find cool maps to play. So yeah, guys, I think it's really important to really build out your great imagery. Okay guys, so you can see here that I jumped down. This is how we're getting through our map now. I'm gonna jump up here and go around, and here's where there's kind of a fork in the road. You can go this way and kind of explore the castle that way if you want, but eventually you're going to have to jump down here and go back this way. And here is like a first checkpoint. So if you fell back there, you would just warp back to the starting point, and if you fall here, let me just show you, you warp back here. That's kind of checkpoint number 1. Okay, I'm gonna talk about point number 2 as I run to the next checkpoint, guys. So point number 2 is to make a really great trailer. Now I will have at the end of this video a little bit of a tutorial on how to make a trailer. I'm gonna try to make it as simple as possible, but once you have a great trailer made, go and post that trailer to all those sites that I mentioned before. And I'm gonna talk about this concept of posting to sites and building your own community at a later point. But post to those places and like put hashtags and all that stuff in it, and you'll really start to find some success as people notice your work. Okay, here's the checkpoint number 2, guys. So if we fall off here, let's just fall off down there. We get warped back there. And this is a really cool like visual spot. I really love this spot here. It just really feels like an intricate castle system that used to be here. I really like this like view here. Okay, my next point is to reach out to content creators. Now don't be annoying about this. Don't reach out to someone like me and continually bug the content creator to play your map. Like sometimes I get people that tag me like on every post and say, "Hey, have you played my map yet? Have you played my map yet? Have you played my map yet?" That's almost a guaranteed way for me to never play your map. map. But if someone tags me in their post with a really great trailer or some really awesome images and it really catches my eye, I will catalog that away as a map I need to play in the future. A creator can really help your map take off. Like, check this graphic out right here. This is from Gamer Hits, and Sunday played one of his maps, and you can see the kind of plays that were before to what it was after. That can be a huge boon to your maps. So reach out to creators. Don't be annoying, but reach out to creators and get them to play your maps. Okay guys, so here we are. We're in the middle of this build here, and what we need to do is get up inside of this turret. And the best way to do that is just to come up here, jump up, and then I kind of built this thing out here so that you can get around. I was gonna try and make it a really tough Neo, but it was just a little too hard. I made it pretty easy. This whole map's pretty easy if you know where you're going. But you come in here, and then there's this pedestal right here, press E, and this is the Gatekeeper's Manual. Only grant access to the upper levels of Laputa to royalty and their guests. I'm glad that they spelt that out for us right there. But if you come down here, you're gonna see a couple of statues. There's a book here you can read if you want for story, or you can open the lower gates for the royalty, and then it says proceed to the glowing gates. I hope that's obvious enough for people. That was a pretty easy little, you know, side quest that someone had to do to get further along, but I just didn't have enough memory to make it cooler. Now you'll see down here something glowing. You want to make your way back to that spot. Now this brings me to my next point, which is be a good member of the Fortnite community. So what that means is you're gonna want to go and comment on other people's maps, images that have been posted on Fortnite Creative, be on the Fortnite Creative Discord and talk to people there, help people build their own maps, give feedback on featured maps, go on the Reddit, be a good member there, don't be a troll, be a contributing member to the community, and then have your own socials as well and promote your own things, that's fine. But as you're a member of the community, people will start to notice you, start to interact with your videos, your images, and start playing your maps. This is by far one of the hardest steps in this whole process. Building my community has taken years. You really just have to get into it and grind and make friends, guys. It's the most rewarding thing, but it's also the most effective thing, because as you make friends and build that community, whenever you release anything, people are gonna clamor to go and play it because they love you. So be a friend, like really be a member of the community and help other people, and they will help you. Okay guys, we're in the elevator here. We're going up to a new area, and this is going to disappear here, and this is gonna say the Guardians hold the key. So this area, I'm just gonna kind of explain what to do as opposed to like you know, giving you a tip through this, because now we're up here. This is a really fun area. You're gonna see these like parts of these robots all over the area, and you'll see here, activate stair 2 of 9. So you click that, it goes bling, and you're gonna have to find 9 of those buttons. Now there is one over here. This one's kind of hidden, and if you haven't watched this video, it might be hard to find this. You fall down here and there's a robot. This is 1 of 9. There you go. So hopefully that helps anyone who gets stuck there. That's probably the hardest hidden one. Everything else is kind of out in the open for the most part. But there's another robot here against the tree. Activate 5 of 9. And then I'm gonna come over here to the second turret. You can see this robot through the window. So I didn't think that was too hard, but you can open this door and activate 6 of 9. And then there's this hand sticking out here in the middle of the grass. Activate 3 of 9. There's this full robot here getting overgrown, laying in the grass here. 4 of 9. And there's the broken up robot here with the upside down head. 7 of 9. I think this other one's kind of hard just because it's up on the foot here, but that's 8 of 9. It's not really that hard, guys. I should say what's happening here is it's activating these stairs. Like, so you can see right here, there needs to be another stair to get up. And this is the last button here, 9 of 9. This guy sitting here, and you can see that the stair is activated there. And now you can climb up the pillar here, and then now you're up here to the next puzzle. And you'll see over there, there's these pillars with a blue and a green ball on top. All you need to do here is hit the green one and the blue one, and then a bridge magically appears. Okay, then you can come in here, you can read this book if you want, which is story-driven stuff. You're gonna get through the forest, and then meet your robot friend here that has a flower. Now let's take the flower. We're inside here. Our robot army down there. But if you accidentally step off the side, it just warps you right back to the start of the room. Okay, here's our crystal. We say read the book. The Volucide crystal is what powers Laputa and all of its resources. Only the royal family may access its power. Should I touch the crystal? Let's do it. Oh, what's going on? Oh, let's try and stop the reaction. Stop the reaction. Oh. Once again, guys, I have videos on how I did all of this. All right, let's give the flower back to the robots. We found you passed out in the middle of a street. What happened? Tell Muska what happened. So we need to have a member of the royal family to access Laputa's power. Excellent. We have info on a young lady who is a descendant. Tell Muska you think you shouldn't pursue it further. It no longer concerns you. Here is your pay. You may go. And that, guys, is the end of the map right there. Woohoo! I can't believe it's done. Okay, now let's talk about how to make a trailer for your map. So you're gonna need a few things to be able to make a trailer. First, you're gonna need to have a system to record video, either from your PC, your console, or your mobile device. I use a program called OBS. That's how I record my videos. That's how I do live streams and so forth. Then you're gonna need some editing software. I personally use the Adobe Creative Suite. It's kind of expensive, but it includes Adobe Premiere Pro is what I use to edit my videos. And it also has Photoshop is what I use to make my thumbnails and all of that kind of stuff. If you're on a Mac, you have Final Cut Pro, and you can also use Photoshop there as well. But if you don't have extra cash laying around and you need some free software, there's some great programs out there. You can do your own research. One that my friend Rhinex, who's an awesome creator, recommends is called DaVinci Resolve, which is a free software to edit video, and it seems like it has everything you should need to do. And everything that I'm gonna show you today, you can do in pretty much any editing software. So when I'm making a video to promote my maps, I always like to play through my map and then take that footage for my video. Because then I can actually get like gameplay footage of my guy running around, jumping, and that kind of thing. So I always like to get sweeping shots of my maps. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through my map and find really cool shots that would work for a trailer. So one thing I'm always looking for is like, I want some movement in my shots like this, zooming in, zooming out, kind of moving with it. So I'm making some shots just going in and out here so I can have a few options of like zooming in and out. So think of those like artistic shots. Watch trailers, watch things so that you know what kind of shots you want. Maybe a shot of our banana guys standing here looking at the castle, things like this that just feel cinematic. I definitely want some like gameplay shots of me jumping around. So this is just straight gameplay, but it's not my game. So if you look here in the replay mode, I just choose gameplay here so I can get that footage without any like interference on the screen. So I'm just gonna get a few more shots that I think are cool, and then we're gonna go to the edit machine. All right. Okay, now I've got my footage, guys, and I've got my editor open. For me, the first step in making a trailer is finding music that's gonna work for your trailer. So I found a little bit of music here, which is a little bit of a remix from a Miyazaki movie called Princess Mononoke. Now, I know it's not Castle in the Sky, but I couldn't find any good songs for Castle in the Sky. But I'm gonna have like a slow opening with the first shots, and then I want it to like come in really strong for the like reveal of the castle. So yeah, that's the kind of like the music like selection that I've got here. So then I just gotta scrub through my video here and find the shots that I want. Okay, let me show you what I've done here for the beginning of my trailer. I've just pieced together my shots in an artistic way, following the music. So here, let me show you. The sweeping shot going out. It's following the music, the beats there. Sweeping shot here. Then so we're going through the clouds. There's the castle in the sky, and then I'm gonna put together some more shots of me going through. Let me work on it. All right, so guys, I've pretty much finished this, and I've just put the like code at the end of it. Let me just show you the trailer now in its entirety. So guys, in the end, this is nothing special. Look at my timeline here. It's got some music, and then it's just got those shots that I got in replay mode with a little extra title screen at the end for the code. And that's it, guys. I haven't put any special tricks on this at all. That's how you get your map played by lots of people without it even being featured. Now, of course, if you get featured, you're gonna get a ton of plays. So you can always submit your map for that. So the map is live. You guys can go play it whenever you want. Code's in the description below. I hope you guys liked the map. I hope you guys liked this series, and have an awesome day.